What's up, yogis? Welcome to this 15-minute gentle vinyasa practice. Let's get started today on our backs in a comfortable position. Place one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. We'll start with 3-part breath, taking a deep breath in, feeling the hand on the belly lift up, then ribs expand, and finally chest. Release the air from your chest, ribs, then belly. We'll do that again. Breathe in belly, ribs, and chest. Release chest, ribs, and belly. Let's do that 2 more times on your own. Finishing your last round. You can remove your hands now from your torso, placing them down by your side. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms overhead, send your hips to the sky for a bridge pose. And exhale, you'll return all the way back down, palms to the mat, hips to the ground. You're gonna flow that out on your inhale, reach the arms overhead nice and long, hips to the sky. Keep your knees over your ankles and slowly lower back down. Deep breath in, reach your arms up overhead, hips to the sky. Last time coming down, palms to the mat. We'll find figure 4. Go ahead and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. You can use your right hand here to press the knee away. And keep your head relaxed on the mat as you take a few rounds of breath here. Moving into supine twist, you can heel toe your left foot across the mat. Let your legs drop over to the left. An option to tee your arms out and look over your right shoulder for a bound supine twist. Take a deep breath in through the nose and let it go. Slowly bring your legs back through center and we'll swap it out. Crossing the left ankle over right thigh, figure 4 on your second side. Just a few rounds of breath here. Prepare for supine twist. Walk your right foot over to the left, just enough so that you can drop your knees over to your right. Tee out your arms and gaze over your left shoulder if that feels comfortable in your neck. Just observing your breath here in this posture. Slowly come back through center. Unwind your legs. And make your way onto your belly, just rolling over. Coming right into a cobra pose. You can place your wrists under your shoulders. Just take a baby cobra, keeping a generous bend in the elbows. Lifting the heart, tops of the feet are on the mat. Find a deep breath in here through the nose. And on your exhale, send your hips back for your first child's pose. You might enjoy taking the knees wide and getting into the hips. On your inhale, you'll travel back into a cobra, this time maybe a taller one, keeping the arms more straight, lifting the gaze straight out in front of you, and exhale back to child's pose. Let's flow that out a few more times. Inhale, you slide forward, leading with the heart, cobra pose. Exhale, child's pose, balasana. Last round, take a deep breath in, come back into your cobra. This time on your exhale, tuck your toes, find downward facing dog. Take some time here to pedal out your dog or find any movement that interests you. If you're feeling good, let's take the right leg up to the sky for a 3-legged dog. Bend at the knee. Take any movement you want here, maybe rolling the ankle a little bit. Take a deep breath in, come back through 3-legged dog. And on your exhale, step your foot between your hands for a low lunge. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, sweep your arms high. Exhale, pull your elbows down into a cactus shape. Let's warm up the shoulders. On your in-breath, bring your palms together out in front of you, round through your upper back. Maybe the elbows touch. Inhale to open up, lifting through the heart. Exhale, round and close. One more time. Breathe in, squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale, palms to touch. Inhale, the arms open once more. Let's find eagle arms. Sweep the right arm under the left. You can find an eagle bind or give yourself a bear hug. On your in-breath, lift your elbows up nice and high, continuing this work through the shoulders. Exhale, tap your elbows down towards your thigh. Crunching chin to chest. Inhale to rise up. Doing that twice more. Exhale, elbows to thigh. Last time, inhale, arms up. And exhale, tap. Breathe in to rise up one more time. On your exhale, find humble warrior. Bring your right shoulder inside the knee. Let your upper body hang heavy. Keep the bind here for one more breath. In the exhale, you can release your hands, reach your arms forward, and send your hips back for half splits. On your next inhale, re-bend your front knee, return into a lunge, and exhale straight back, half splits. Twice more, breathe in, and exhale, half splits. Last time, inhale, come forward, and exhale, half splits. Inhale, come back into your lunge. Let's make our way to pigeon. Heel toe your foot all the way across the mat. Let your knee drop away to the right. Take a moment to check that your back leg goes straight back. And then put your pigeon to rest for a few rounds of breath. You can come to forearms, belly, or even stay up on your hands. On your next in-breath, come back up to your hands. Sit your hips over to the right and sweep your left leg all the way around to the front. Let's take a half butterfly fold. Breathe in, arms up overhead. Pivot to face your leg. Leading with the heart, find a forward fold. Let your arms melt heavy. Head and neck completely heavy. As you just see where this fold takes you today. Stay for another breath. Slowly roll back up to the top. Reach your right arm up and back. Sweep your hips forward and left arm overhead, finding a modified wild thing. Maybe a few wrist rolls here. Exhale, come back down through your seat. Let's make our way back through pigeon. Plant the hands out in front of you. Sweep your left leg behind you. Tuck your toes. Step back, downward facing dog. Second side. Inhale your left heel high. Take a hip opener and find some movement here for a moment or two. Maybe it's rolling the ankle. And take your leg back up to the sky and step it through for a low lunge. Drop your back knee, untuck your toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms overhead. Switch up our movement a little bit here, just pulling our arms into cactus on the exhale, like you're doing a lat pull down. Inhale, biceps to the ears. And then exhale, slowly pull down, elbows towards the side. Let's do that a few more times. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time, exhale, lower and hold. Find eagle arms, left arm under the right. Breathe in, lift your elbows nice and high. And exhale, tap your elbows to your thigh, chin to chest. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower, engaging the core here. Breathe in, rise up, elbows lift high. Exhale, lower, and tap. Inhale, rise up. And on your exhale, we find humble warrior. Left shoulder comes to meet the inside of your left knee. And torso is heavy. Take a few more breaths here. Slowly release your bind. Reach your arms forward, hands grounded. Find half splits just by sending your hips back, back, back. Pull the left hip back. One last breath in and out. Slowly shift your weight forward, low lunge, and exhale back to half splits. Breathe in, re-bend your knee, lift the heart. Exhale, half splits. Let's take that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Slowly come back into your lunge. Walk your foot across the mat to your right, setting up for pigeon on our second side. Put your pigeon to rest when you feel ready, letting your head hang heavy. Take sips of air in and out through the nose here as we get deep into our left hip flexor. Last round of breath. Slowly rise up to your hands. Same transition, sit on over to the left. Sweep your right leg around to the front, setting up for half butterfly. And then in breath, sit up nice and tall, arms overhead. And on your out breath, pivot to face your leg. Find a forward fold. You don't want to pull outer foot here or ankle. Just let your arms be. You can round through the upper back and just let your head be heavy. With intention, slowly start to make your way back up to the top, moving one vertebrae at a time. This time we'll sweep the left arm up and over, plant the hand for a modified wild thing. It's a gentle back bend. You can take a moment here to roll out the wrists if you did so on the other side. Make your way back to a seat. This time, extend your left leg forward to meet the right. We'll slowly lower down onto our backs, one vertebrae at a time. Preparing for our last few poses. Let's take a happy baby. You can bend at the knees and reach for whatever's accessible. Maybe it's the ankles, outside of the feet, big toe. Gently swaying side to side as you guide your knees down. If and when you feel good, let's make our way into our final resting posture, Shavasana. Letting your limbs go long and heavy. Take 10 intuitive, intentional breaths here. Let your body rest and be at ease. Finding some peace and stillness before you step into your day, finding the grace to move forth with adaptability. You can start to wake up your body whenever you feel ready, or hang out and extend your Shavasana. Thanks, yogis, so much for joining me today. My name is Haley. It's a pleasure flowing with you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.